What's up, guys? Hello and welcome. Today we actually get the big chair set. Whoa. Oh, god dang it. Please hold while I attend to this horrific mess I have just made. Ah. We'll figure out the rest of the mess later, but for now, I have to at least make sure I'm not getting liquid all over my guitar pedals, which I did just give one of my guitar pedals a bath, you guys. Just a little bath. My tube screamer. That's the big chair, Blooms. That's the namesake of the show. Hi, by the way. Oh boy. Guys, I just knocked my whole beverage over. I've got soda spilling all over the room. Okay. All right. Thank God I've got the place kind of designed to take a beating a little bit. You know, I've got good flooring down and stuff. But, not the intro we had planned, not what we had scripted, but kind of very 90s for things to be a really authentically organic mess, right? Oh boy. Well, I may as well drink what's left of this. Take in the majesty of the shirt. I know. Trust me, I know. The shirt's great. Today's makeup look brought to you mostly by Michael Stipe. And welcome to Songs from the Big Chair. So, today's going to be interesting. I can't do everything that I plan to because they've been working on our heat. And we live in this really old building with a really intense heat source. It's a really old boiler. And it does that thing where it tries to make your house 1,000 degrees. You know what I'm talking about? By the way, I'm using a new microphone, so I don't know how audible I am going to be away from it. But this guitar, unfortunately, is going to only be able to get minimal use because hugely buzzy right now. So I'm taking this in to see our good friend Peter at Laudo Musical Instruments in Collingswood soon. So we can get back in business before the show Saturday, before I will get by. But in the meantime, we're going to do most of today's show on our friend Stormcrow, which I imagine is fine with most of you, but does change what I was planning and take a couple of songs out of the running for this evening's performance. It kind of restricts me a little bit, but as you guys know, I sort of enjoy that. So, let me grab my headphones and let's get moving. Welcome to Songs from the Big Chair. Hopefully you guys have shared the show. We've been stagnating a little on viewers again. But, you know, at the end of the day, I blame me for that, not any of you guys. If you're hearing a little clicking and buzzing, hey, now I can tell what you guys can hear. So to make it as 90s as possible, I brought in a classic vintage microphone. This is my new SM7B. Should be nice and audible for you guys. And I've got a little reverb on things, but I'm keeping it relatively low instead of doing all that with it. But yeah, tell me if you guys like the sound that you're hearing tonight. Whether everything's in balance, or whether it not, whether I need to turn things up or down, yeah, yeah. including my drums, including my drums. Because you guys are my warm-up show for Saturday. Saturday, we are going to have some people who aren't regulars, plus I think most of you are going to be there, which does mean a lot of you are going to get to see each other's faces for the first time because we're doing it by Zoom. It's going to be a mess, guys. It's going to be a huge cluster, and I'm going to do a really bad job of moderating that. I'm just telling you. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I do know how to get my audio into Zoom, and that's pretty much all I have to do. So hopefully, hopefully we can make it work the way that I intend, and if not, we'll go BTV unplugged like we're gonna go tonight for that. And I'm gonna be doing that here with hopefully all my toys, you know, with the harmonizer and the looper and multiple guitars and everything lined up. And my set list is entirely based on things that my incredibly generous donors have asked for. So I Will Get By has raised $2,100 of the $3,000 goal, which blows my mind. And I am going to be doing some cool stuff on that night to thank you guys and making a couple of cool announcements about things that we've been working on. Yes, there's no link yet, Danny. I'm going to send the link out on I'm thinking Friday night. I want to give everybody time to finish donating, but I'm going to make sure all of you who have donated get invited to that Zoom. Watch your Facebook messages. Facebook messages is the likeliest source of these, and for those of you who I can't get on Facebook, I'll get elsewhere. We'll figure it out. I even considered I considered doing it on Facebook Live and password protecting the room, but that seems like it's going to be a little more difficult for a lot of people, and maybe a little more difficult for me. So, you know, we'll figure it out. Let's do some music. I can't use what I can't abuse. I can't stop when it comes to you. You burn me out, but I'm back at your door. Like Joan of Arc coming back for more, yeah. I nearly died. I nearly died. I nearly died. I came to cut you up, came to knock you down, came to tear your world apart. I came to shut you up, I came to drag you down, I came to tear your little world apart and break your soul apart, and break your soul apart. and burn and get under my skin. You're going too far now and I won't give in. You crucify me but I'm back in your bed. Like Jesus Christ coming back from the dead. I nearly died. 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 I came to cut you up, came to knock you down, I came to tear your little world apart. I came to shut you up, I came to drag you down, I came to tear your little world apart and break your soul apart. Yeah, I nearly died. So that was one of the more interesting I got a lot of great requests, but that one was really interesting, was that people got excited about Shirley Manson and Garbage. So I thought, yeah, if I'm going to do a Shirley Manson Garbage song, I'm going to do that one. Woo! And I wrote a whole list of songs down that we're going to try tonight, some of which are going to maybe not go exactly as planned just because of equipment that failed me today. But we shall see. The 90s were full of songs like this one, really angsty, intense, and I miss that. Modern music sort of revels in being damaged, and that's cool too. It's probably healthier, to be honest. But there was something about the way these guys articulated their pain. Driving faster in my car, falling further from just what we are. Smoke a cigarette and lie some more. These conversations kill. Falling faster in my car. Time to take her home. Lazy head, his conscience laden. Time to take a ride. It leaves today, no conversation. Time to take her home. With dizzy head, his conscience laden. Time to wait too long, to wait too long, to wait too long. much walking shoes worn thin, too much tripping and my soul's worn thin. Time to catch her ride, it leaves today. Her name is what it means. Too much walking shoes worn thin. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience laden. Time to take her ride. It leaves today. No conversation. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience laden. Time to wait too long, to wait too long, to wait too long. Conversations kill. The conversations kill. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience laden. Time to take a ride. It leaves today. No conversation. Time to take her home. Her dizzy head is conscience laden. Time to wait too long. To wait too long. To wait too long. Conversations kill. The conversations kill. These conversations kill. Lamplighter's 90s Quizzo. I bet our buddy who occasionally shows up in the chat, I'm not sure if he's in here tonight because he works a million hours a week, but Abstractor1, our buddy Bill, I think he could probably facilitate that. In the middle of that song, I started having trouble with this incredibly baggy flannel shirt, so I'm going to pull an extra 90s move, and I'm just going to roll it a little bit. I do not know if I can accommodate a bunch of request changes. You can always ask for stuff, and if I can do it, I'll do it, and if I can't, I won't. That's kind of the way it always works, but the bright bucks are there. You're welcome to try, and if I can't accommodate, obviously they will get given back to you. That was, of course, that was Big Empty. Fiona Apple. I've done that one before. The Great Enough has a cover of that one that's on YouTube. All right, guys. Do you want the next one to be a deep cut or a classic that we mostly know and feel in our hearts? Which one we want first? They're both going to happen eventually. STP is amazing with the way they think about chord changes. You know, listen to these. That's such an interesting. All right, looks like votes for the deep cut. All right. Some of you are going to know this one. Some of you are not, but this is a deep cut 90s alternative classic. All right, I'm gonna try this one on the acoustic though. We're gonna see if In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida is not even a '90s song. Come on now. If you're gonna make idiot tongue-in-cheek requests, they gotta be on brand. Headphones. Let me go where I want to go. So this, I should be able to pull this one off if I cheat and capo and transpose back to the original key from the capo. And I think I can accomplish that like so. Hey you. Go up one half step from there and see if I get rid of all that buzz. Almost. It's also very 90s to just work with your crappy equipment, you know what I mean? Like you just kind of do it. My hair is very fluffy today, but I kind of like this thing where it's going forward. I don't know why. I'm into it. All right. This band was requested by one of you. Hope you like it. Hope you know the one. Hope you know this one. How can I find something two can take without stumbling as we walk into our future's wake? I'm like a broken record that you can play, repeating as if it matters everything I want to say. And I'll be around as long as it matters, as long as you're here with me now. Forget that time, it's nothing. Touch and see. All this is fine, even as it crashes out on me. Looking around, there's nothing that I could want more than to tell you there's no more than we've already got. So I'll be alright as long as it matters, as long as you're here with me now. And I'll be alright as long as it matters, as long as you're here with me now. I'll be alright as long as it matters, as long as you're here with me now. I'll be around as long as it matters, as long as you're here with me now, as long as you're here with me now. Deep cut from a band you guys all know. But this isn't the song you guys know from that band. Does anybody know what band that is without looking it up? Honor System? 25 bright bucks if you can name the band. Man, the acoustics sound so good when it's not buzzing. I love that. All right, so I could literally play about 5 seconds of a different song by that band, and a lot of you would get it. That band is famous for a couple of songs, one of which goes like this. Listen to that buzz, it's terrible. Anyway, they have a song that goes. Somebody's got to get it from that. Or you guys could get it if you know my favorite movie. This band has a very famous rooftop scene. There you go, Gin Blossoms. That's As Long as It Matters by the Gin Blossoms, which is in a couple of movies that I love from the 90s. I can't remember which ones. I meant to look it up. It's not Reality Bites, but it's something like that. And then, of course, in Empire Records, they have Till I Hear It From You is the big rooftop scene, and everybody knows Hey Jealousy by that band, but I thought I'd play a deep cut from them. Hopefully that was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I'm going to pull all these guitar stands closer. I'm sitting today because in my head this is the MTV Unplugged that I was too young to actually do. Because I'm not old enough to have really been a part of, like, I was alive in the 90s. I was there. I was around in the 90s, obviously, because I was born in the late 80s. But, I was a kid. My coming of age years were all in the 2000s, much to my chagrin. I always wanted to be a 90s kid. What up? The real space uncle, Spartan Antonio in the house. Yeah, Danny, that band was for you. Follow You Down, I love very much. That's one of my favorite songs by those guys. Thank you for saying I look colorful, Space Uncle. It's good to have you in the chat. We're doing a 90s kind of throwback revival. We've done some Garbage, some deep cut Gin Blossoms, not 90s punk, 90s grunge and alternative. The throwback songs that guys like you and me are too young to have really been there for, but wish we'd been there for. Just banging like it's 1994 and I wasn't 7 or 8 or whatever when that happened. Yeah, I was 8 in 1994. That I wasn't 8 when I wanted to be 16. Man, I would have loved to have been 16 in 1994. I would have loved to have been 16 in 1989 and been able to be in a band in the early 90s. I would have killed it. I just wanted to be there for the 90s. I wanted to be a part of the 90s, but I was too young. There's the beat I wanted. doll mouth, doll legs. I am doll arms, big veins, dog bag. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, they really do. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, and I do too. I wanna be the girl with the most cake. Love him so much it just turns to hate. Fake is so real, I am beyond fake. Someday you will ache like I ache. 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 I am doll parts, doll skin, doll heart. It stands for knife for the rest of my life. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, they really do. Yeah, they really want you, they really want you, and I do too. I wanna be the girl with the most cake. He only loves things, he loves to see them break. Fake is so real, I am beyond fake. Someday you will ache like I ache. 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 I appreciate that, Antonio. I do, man. Trying to grow this shit. I'm trying to grow my online following to match what I was doing in person. Which is, yeah. Congratulations on your 100,000 points, Space Uncle. That's excessive. Are we allowing that? Was that that was a slip. Got it. I'm debating just allowing it because Antonio is so cool to us, but that feels like unfair to those of you who've been working. So let's take them back. Courtney Love is controversial, and she does bring a lot of it on herself. But in the annals of people who believe that you can, to some degree, separate the art from the artist, I'm one of those people. I don't think you should separate the art from the artist when the artist is an active, willful participant in extremely harmful behavior. But I do believe that someone being problematic or troubled or mentally ill and making mistakes in their life should not necessarily disqualify them. And then, of course, there's the team. Did Courtney have something to do with Kurt's death? And there's a lot of back and forth on that conversation that I'm not super interested in getting into in the middle of my show. But Hole was a formative female 90s alternative grunge band, and there aren't enough of those who got attention. They got attention in ways that bands like L7 didn't get, that Juliana Hatfield didn't get, that a lot of female songwriters of the 90s didn't get. And, you know, those songs were and remain, in my opinion, remarkable songs. So, you know, take that with a grain of salt that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, always kind of a doll parts fan. Do I have a phaser? I wonder. I can't figure out why. My delays give me a little noise issue. Give me a second, guys. Trying to figure out what's going on with that. It's slightly problematic because it's a really expensive pedal. I mean, it's not like that noise is killing me, but I don't love it. You hear it? Gone. And then back. Worked through it. That's great. Oh, thank you. Somebody, I don't know who, but somebody did just buy me a Ko-fi, it looks like. I appreciate that. Oh, and Veronica, you did as well. Thank you. Very kind of you guys. And I am live on Facebook and YouTube, but if you're watching on those, come over to Twitch, guys. I can't follow the chat on everything all at once. Doesn't really work out. Center falls to the floor. The angel opens her eyes. The confusion sets in before the doctor can even close the door. Intentions fall to the floor. The angel closes her eyes. The confusion that was hers belongs now to the baby down the hall. Oh, and I feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind. Forces pulling from the center. I feel it again. I can feel it. Lightning crash. cry eyes. This moment she's been waiting for. The angel opens her eyes, pale blue-colored eyes. The sounds a circle and puts the glory out too high. High, oh, and I feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces flowing from the center of the earth. I can feel it, I can feel it. I feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces flowing from the center of the earth again. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it coming back again, like a rolling thunder chasing the wind, forces flowing from the center of the earth again. I can feel it, I can feel it, I can feel it. Ooh. Yeah, I love that band too. They lost me after the Throwing Copper record, but the first two records, Mental Jewelry and Throwing Copper, really great records for me. I didn't like them. Every record was heavier than the one before it, and for me, those first two records were really in a great sweet spot for that band. And by the time they were really, really heavy, like around the Dolphins Cry era and stuff like that, it was getting like a little Nickelbacky. But man, they are also, pardon the pun, a really, really good live band. I gotta say, those guys kill it live. We saw them with Counting Crows with our friend Scott, who passed unfortunately. We saw them with Counting Crows in Hershey. Yeah, Hershey. They killed it. Throwing Copper is a great album. The album before that has a song I love that was produced by the keyboard player from the Talking Heads. That album, Mental Jewelry, and it has this song on it called "Pain Lies on the Riverside," that is just awesome. And then Live also owns a record label that my friend Dana was signed to when she was a working singer. I'm also a huge Talking Heads fan, so I do recommend checking out "Pain Lies on the Riverside" by Live. It's a good song. It's a really good song. All right, this next song I'm going to dedicate to a friend that I lost several years ago now. It was his favorite song of all time, and he was obsessed with the band, obsessed with the song, and during a year of my life in which he was illegally living in my off-campus apartment in college, He and I devoured this band's discography, and this is a song by one of what they call the Big Four of '90s rock. This is a song by Pearl Jam that's maybe a little less well known than some others. I got to get a longer, more heavy duty boom for this if I'm going to do this on the boom. This mic, I think, is sounding pretty good. As long as I stay on it, I feel like you guys are hearing me really well, right? It's got a vintage vibe. And also, the thing is, when I'm doing looping, it'll allow me to do the stuff really, really easily in a way that my more hi-fi condenser mic does not. So it's something to think about. Okay, we're going to get real clean. Clean and crispy and beautiful for this song. Divided, nothing left to subtract. Some words were spoken, can't be taken back. Walks on his own, thoughts he can't help thinking. Future's above, but in his past he's slowly sinking. Caught a bolt of lightning, cursed the day he let it go. Nothing, man. Nothing, man. Isn't it something? Nothing, man. She once believed in every story he had to tell. One day she stiffened and took the other side. Empty stairs remains corner of a shared prison cell. One just escapes, one's left inside the well. Destined to remember. Oh, nothing, man. Nothing, man. Isn't it something? Nothing, man. Don't want him, she won't feed him after he's flown away, yeah, into the sun. Burn, burn, burn. Nothing, man. Nothing, man. Nothing, man. Isn't it something? Nothing, man. Oh, nothing, man. Nothing, man. Could have been something. Nothing, man. fun doing the Eddie Vedder voice after all these years. He's got such a distinct thing that when you're singing his songs, you start to kind of do it whether you mean to or not. Yeah. Anyway, that was Nothing Man, and that was one of the bigger '90s music fans I've ever known in my life was my friend Nelson. He was just a couple of years older than me, old enough to remember things I didn't really experience, and he was a part of exposing me to even more '90s music than I was already obsessing over. And of course, this was in like 2008 or something. You know what I'm going to do that I haven't done yet is I'm going to do a heist. Let me see if I did that in time. Yes, I did. Join the treasure hunt. Yeah, that's the other thing is if you're talking like if you're '90s rock singer, you're being really disaffected and you're talking like this to people in between songs, and you're putting your hands in your pockets and you're saying stuff like, "Yeah, I guess thanks for being here. It's cool you guys made it out." Yeah. That's basically the in between of every VH1 storytellers I've ever seen that had one of those like grungy alternative guys. They're all, hey, that's true. Yeah, Doc in the chat has pointed out correctly. Yeah, my friend Nelson was the mascot for the arena football team, the Philadelphia Soul. He was Soul Man, so he worked for Bon Jovi, and got me into to meet Bon Jovi once. So that was a lot of fun. And Joe, thank you for pointing out that generally it's good if you request bands and let me pick songs, because sometimes I pick stuff you might not have saw coming. You know what I mean? Like I'll pick things that are a little off kilter by nature because that's what I like. Case in point. Excuse me. They say misery loves company. We could start a company and make misery frustrated, incorporated. Frustrated, incorporated. I know just what you need. I might just have the thing. I know what you'd pay to say. Put me out of my misery. I'd do it for you. Would you do it for me? And ever after will always be making misery. We could build a factory and make misery. We'll create the cure. We made the disease frustrated, incorporated. Frustrated, incorporated. I know just what you need. I might just have the thing. I know what you'd pay to feel. Put me out of my misery. Suicide kings and your drama queens, forever after happily making misery. to satisfy your greed. Get what you need. Was it only envy? So empty, frustrated, incorporated. Frustrated, incorporated. Frustrated, incorporated. Frustrated, incorporated. Let's get the volume straightened out. There we go. So I wanted to kick my drive on and have it hit me a little harder, not a little lighter. There we go. Working out technical issues right here on the fly. Live on the show. 90s Bon Jovi did some cool stuff, but honest to God, I don't care about him for his music at all. He's a nice guy, and he does cool humanitarian crap with his money, and he, by all accounts, is like really genuine and unfazed by his own incredible superstardom. I don't know that I love any of his songs that I've ever heard. I sort of like a couple here and there, like very, very specifically. Not describing myself at all as a fan of his music. In fact, I don't think I've ever deliberately put on Bon Jovi in my life. But he's nice, and he wields his fame in a moral way, and I respect that. I respect that. Bon Jovi just got friend zone. Hey, I'm actually about to play a song that, of all the people in the chat, I'm sort of betting that Kara, that you're going to be the one who knows it. I have a feeling. I feel like we may have had a conversation about it in the past or something, but I'm betting that you're going to be the first one to know it. Just a guess. I don't, Blooms, I never have a problem with a person being exposed as not great. I don't care. That's like fine with me. I'm trying to see if I dig this groove. I think it'll do. All right. I close my door at night, but they're getting alright, and she turns on the light. See, I knew it. I gotta stop the song and start it over, but I knew it. I had a feeling that you were just gonna be the one who went crazy over that one. All right. Oh man, we're gonna do it proper now that I've got you by the heartstrings. For anyone who doesn't know, this song is like a huge portion. I will hydrate as soon as Mel is in the house and can bring me something. I don't want to run out of the room. I knocked over my beverage. But all right, let me see. It's a whole terrible, humiliating teenage rejection mood. It's one of my favorite scenes in any TV show, and it's so over the top and insane. All right. Now that I'm completely lost. Hang on. All right. This is a song called Late at Night by a band called Buffalo Tom, and it's a quintessential part of a series called My So-Called Life. I close my door at night. They get in alright. She turns on the light. I held her hand so tight, 'cause words don't come out right. She sees things at night. If I could hold them in my hand, I'd make them understand. I'm not a haunted mind. I'm not a thoughtless kind. If I could put them in a jar, I know they wouldn't scar. I'd do it if I could. I hope you know I would. I close my door at night, but she gets in alright. So I turn on the light. I held her hand too tight, too hard to make it right, so I could sleep at night. If I could hold them in my hand, I'd make them understand. I'm not a haunted mind. I'm not a thoughtless kind. If I could put them in a jar, I know they wouldn't scar. I'd do it if I could. I hope you know I would. If I could hold them in my hand, I'd make them understand. I'm not a haunted mind. I'm not a thoughtless kind. If I could put them in a jar, I know they wouldn't scar. I'd do it if I could. I hope you know I would. I'd do it if I could. I hope you know I would. if I could, I hope you know I would. It's fun singing 90s music because you kind of have to fight the urge to be really on tune and really technical about it. Because I could sit there and go, I held my hand and but it would just sound awful. You gotta you gotta really like dig into that stuff stylistically. It was such a mood. My so-called life was my second ever real person crush, because you had crushes on cartoon characters or whatever when you were a kid, or at least you did if you were me. But my first in-person crush was Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Ranger, and my second in-person crush was Angela Chase from My So-Called Life, played by 15-year-old Claire Danes. And I stand by that because I've watched Homeland and Claire Danes is still gorgeous. Although I do prefer her as a redhead. So she was the reason I went and watched the Leonardo DiCaprio Romeo and Juliet when I was a kid. Because as a kid, I was really stubborn. I didn't want to support Leo because all the girls I knew liked him, and that made me hate his guts because nobody liked me. But that was Buffalo Tom with Late at Night, and we're gonna keep soldiering on with really unusual stuff. I'm picking some songs that I think are challenging for you guys. I want to tickle that part of your brain that knows a song but can't necessarily always place why. So here's another example of that. And for this one, I have my own little special arrangement of it. Now, I expect the tech bard to know this one. But not to tell everybody. Three important rules for breaking up. Don't put off breaking up when you know you want to. Prolong the situation only makes it worse. Tell him honestly, simply, kindly, but firmly. Don't make a big production. Don't make up an elaborate story. This will help you avoid a big tear-jerking scene. If you want to date other people, say so. But be prepared for the boy to feel hurt and rejected, even if you've gone together for only a short time and haven't been too serious. There's still a feeling of rejection when someone says she prefers the company of others to your exclusive company. But if you're honest and direct and avoid making a flowery emotional speech when you break the news, the boy will respect you for your frankness. And honestly, he'll appreciate the kind of straightforward manner in which you told him your decision. And unless he's a real jerk or crybaby, you will remain friends. I'm head of the class. I'm popular. I'm a quarterback. I'm popular. My mom says I'm a catch. I'm popular. I'll never last kiss. I got a cheerleading chick. Being attractive is the most important thing there is. If you want to catch the biggest fish in your pond, you have to be as attractive as possible. Make sure to keep your hair spotless and clean. Wash it at least every 2 weeks, once every 2 weeks. And if you see Johnny Football Hero in the hall, tell him he played a great game. Tell him you liked his article in the newspaper. I'm the party star. I'm popular. I got my own car. I'm popular. I'll never get caught. I'm popular. I make football bets. I'm a teacher's pet. I propose we support a 1-month limit on going steady. I think it will keep people more able to deal with weird situations and get to know more people. I think if you're ready to go out with Johnny, now's the time to tell him about your 1-month limit. He won't mind. He'll appreciate your fresh look on dating. And once you've dated someone else, you can date him again. I'm sure he'll like it. Everyone will appreciate it. You're so novel. What a good idea. You can keep your time to yourself. You don't need date insurance. You can go out with whoever you want to. Every boy in the world could be yours if you just listen to my plan. The Teenage Guide to Popularity. I'm head of the class. I'm popular. I'm a quarterback. I'm popular. My mom says I'm a catch. I'm popular. I'm never last picked. Got a cheerleading chick. I'm the party star. I'm popular. I got my own car, so I'm popular. I'll never get caught. I'm popular. I'm a teacher's pet. I make football bets. Yeah. Because there comes a time in the life of every young woman when she has to make her decision. Oh, thank you, Streamlabs, for hustling and posting my Venmo. Like, thank you. It's not like I timed you to do that or anything. Not a surf there for you. Because again, it's super fun to play deep cuts. But we're gonna try something a little different. Give me a second. Let's see who pays enough attention on the show to know what this next part means. Eliza Dushku in a bandana. That's a whole big mood right there, Doc. That's a thing, buddy. Eliza Dushku in general is a big 90s mood to me. That's gotta be a cable. That's gotta be a cable doing that. One of these cables has gotta be a little bad. All right, no delay, guys. No delay. My delay is down. I'll have to work out what's going on with that at some point. I have to figure out what's going on with my delay. If Eliza Dushku didn't make you bisexual, I don't understand you. Like, I'm talking to the girls. If Eliza Dushku didn't make you question whether or not you liked boys, like, were you even living? Straight up, huge bisexual energy in every character she played for me. All right. I think my allergies are kicking up a little bit today, which almost never happens to me. I love that show, Dollhouse. All right, where's my guitar? do have. Yeah, I have a cable going a little bad on me or something. Ha, Buffy. Yes. The 90s were full of bicons who didn't acknowledge that they were bicons. It's absolutely the case. Why are you not functioning as you're supposed to? I'm having trouble with L. Give me a second, you guys. There we go. All right. L's back up and running. Let's try something experimental and fun. Ah, close. Ah, so close. I never known a girl like you before. Just like in a song from days of yore. Here you come knocking, knocking on my door. And I never known a girl like you before. Yeah. Never known a girl like you before. You give me just a taste, so I want more. Now my hands are bleeding and my knees are raw. 'Cause now you got me crawling, crawling on the floor, yeah. And I never known a girl like you before. Let me acknowledge the devil in me. I hope to God I'm talking metaphorically. I hope I'm talking allegorically. I know I'm talking about the way I feel. I never known a girl like you before. I never met a girl like you before. I never known a girl like you before. Never let it be said that I don't put it all on the line for you guys. I just destroyed an object for you. And almost my leg. This whole town has changed so much. Don't feel like I belong. Too many protest singers, not enough protest songs. And now you've come along, now you've come along, yeah. Now you've come along, so now you come along, yeah. I never met a girl like you before. I never met a girl like you before. I never met a girl like you before. Said I never met a girl like you before. This whole town has changed so much. Don't feel like I belong now. Too many protest singers, not enough protest songs. And now you've come along. Now you come along, said I never met a girl like you before. Never met a girl like you before. I almost died for that one. That one. Tripping over my shit. If that was fun for you, if that was worth something to you, support. Thank you for the bits and the cheers and the tips and the things. Keep doing that. That's how I know you guys like what you're saying. Edwin Collins there. Yeah, from the Empire Records soundtrack. I caught you guys talking about that in the chat, but I got carried away there. It is just so much fun to sit here and play. And I don't have the kind of stamina I used to have for doing stuff like that. You know, like the kind of stuff. Because your left hand starts to quit. But fortunately, I really like dirty, sloppy guitar, like, you know, the kind of like Neil Young-y, Kurt Cobain-y approach to guitar. So like when I make mistakes, I just kind of go with it. I just kind of just lean in, and it's okay, and it becomes sort of okay, and you cover a lot of stuff with the big fuzz sounds. But you know, I'm not at all what I consider to be a lead guitar player, but on that particular song, because of the progression and the fact that I kind of knew where I was able to play around a little more than I usually would, because it really lends itself to that pentatonic feel. Which is the only thing I'm good at as a lead guitar player at all. And like my left hand is in so much pain right now. But I saw this get called Big Chair Greatest Hit, and that was super nice. Thank you, whoever said that. What up, Ewing in the house? I hope everybody knows this is gonna be the vibe on Saturday. I think I'm gonna use a setup pretty similar to this. I'm gonna probably decorate things a little differently, and I'm working on some songs for you guys based on requests. We've got a lot of original stuff, but we've got like some Hosier and some other stuff coming. But yeah, it should be a good time. Ewing's Brewing. I gotta know more about that at some point. All right, let me see. So far tonight, we've done Hole, Garbage, Live, Nada Surf, Stone Temple Pilots, Pearl Jam, Buffalo Tom, Edwin McCain, and Soul Asylum. Let's talk about the looper was making things too loud, but that was okay. I'm good with it. I'm going to bring my regular volume back up. So I have to eventually have Doc over and figure out whether there's a way to route the looper so that I have independent control of its volume, but I haven't solved that yet. Thank you, Kara, for the PayPal. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. I haven't decided on Everclear yet. I'm not sure. It might happen. That's one of those bands where I have like not a lot of fondness for them personally, for reasons. Because of sorry, Kara. I didn't mean to out you. It tells me when it comes through in the PayPal. Roadie Show. Thank you for following, Roadie Show. All right. Man, Girl Like You is fun. I've definitely got to do that one again sometime. But here's a song I love that was also on our request list. Hey, Roadie Show. Let me know if we know each other. I gotta bring the amp back into things too. Like, I like the direct box, it sounds good, but I want to run the amp into the direct box and get a double preamp situation going. But I haven't done that. The amp is right there. Roadie Show, sound man with the righteous beard. That makes me want to say Rand? Yeah, Rand. Hey, buddy. Yeah, we know each other. All right, let me see if I can pull this one out. I've never been too good with names. The cellar door was open, I could never stay away. I know it's probably not my place. the or I'm open for a simple way to say it's a shame about rain. In the stone under the dust, his name is still engraved. Some things need to go away. It's a shame about rain. If I make it through today, I know tomorrow not to put my feelings on display. I put the cobwebs back in place. I've never been too good with names, but I remember faces. Come on, Drumothy. It's a shame about rain. Under stone, under the dust, his name is still engraved. Some things need to go away. It's a shame about rain. Yeah. Cute little ditty there from the Lemonheads. That's one where I really wish there'd been a reliable acoustic guitar today, but sadly, Oliver needs to go to the doctor. I have an appointment to take him in to see Peter, and we're going to have him up and running for the Saturday show. It's going to be great. I need a little more meat in my ears. I need to hear myself a little better. Running off headphones tied to a wire around my back because I don't feel like wasting batteries on wireless. Hey, Rand, thank you for subscribing. It looks like you gave us another new emote. Let me see if I can. Yeah. There we go. I love the Lemonheads myself. Shame About Ray's probably my favorite Lemonhead song, so it's usually my go-to. But obviously, you know, everyone loves their cover of Mrs. Robinson, and I love a lot of stuff that he did with and without his band, Mr. Dando. Yeah, so that was Lemonheads there. Lemonheads was a request by our tech bard. All right, for this one, I think I can pull the acoustic back out. We're gonna find out. We're gonna try. Now that I'm one guitar stand shorter than I used to be. Ooh, I love that song too. Allison's starting to happen. Doc, I was going to talk to you about that. Peter's got time on Saturday around 1 o'clock p.m. Not to be like making plans on the show. But yeah, looks like we're making plans on the show. So, I'm not going to play Juliana tonight because I didn't have time to work it out, Joe. But I really wanted to do Juliana Hatfield, which you may or may not know, but because I assume you do because you love her so much. But if you haven't watched My So-Called Life, Juliana Hatfield's in an episode of that, in which she plays a homeless girl who sings one of her songs on guitar, and Smashing Pumpkins in the Jeff Buckley, followed up by a little Fiona Apple. You know I could do that. Like, you're fully aware that I could probably do that. Let me think about that. I might just be a jerk and try to do that. Yeah, Athena, there is nothing wrong with a little lurking now and again. That's why I made a lurk emote. Time for the tuning song. It's the magic tuning song. It's the song where I tune the guitar. And I try to make it interesting because it's not. If this was on MTV Unplugged, they'd cut to commercial. But I can't cut to commercial because you guys are all subscribed, so you just see me anyway. Because you don't see my commercials when I run them because you're subscribed. This special broadcast is brought to you courtesy of BTV. BTV is kept going by support from viewers like you. So if you're enjoying your time on BTV or our program, Songs from the Big Chair, please show your support in as financial a way as you feel comfortable with. Did you not know I had multicam, Kara? Turn on the op amp, do a little cherub rock or something. Be hard to get in the Jeff Buckley out of one of the fuzzy Smashing Pumpkins songs. I'm thinking, I am mulling what I'm going to do there, but we're going to try this one first. We spotted the ocean at the head of the trail. Where are we going? We're so far away. Somebody told me this is the place where everything's better and everything's safe. Walk on the ocean, step on the stone. Flesh becomes water, wood becomes bone. And half an hour later, we packed up our things. We said we'd send letters, and all of those little things. And they knew we were lying, but they smiled just the same. It seemed they'd already forgotten we came. Walk on the ocean, step on the stone. Flesh becomes water, wood becomes bone. Now back at the homestead, where the air makes you choke, where people don't know you, and trust is a joke. Don't even have pictures, just memories to hold. Grow sweeter each season as we slowly grow old. I think I could probably do something crazy with that. If you guys are willing to let it be a total mess, I'll see what I can come up with. All right. Can I do it in any? Can I do those bands in any order, or does it got to be Smashing Pumpkins, Jeff Buckley, and oh god, I forgot what the third one was. Um, Smashing Pumpkins, Jeff Buckley, Fiona Apple. Oh, so if it's Fiona Apple, it's gonna have to be Criminal because one of our folks in the chat already requested Criminal. So can I confirm or deny prepping REM or Liz? I know quite a few REM songs. I didn't have a chance to prep Radio Free Europe, but I do have some deep cut REM that might come out. So basically, here we're 5 minutes out from the end of the show, and I'm about to try to make a mess of things. So let's do the usual. We'll do a low dollar amount goal of, I don't know, what we got, 17 people watching, like, I don't know, $75 or something like that. If you guys want an encore, throw me $5 each or whatever, and whatever that turns out, something like that, somewhere in that vicinity. Throw me a couple bucks, and we will keep it going later. And I will bring out some deep cut REM as well. Okay. Oh God. Oh my God. What am I thinking right now? This is insanity. No one should be trying to do what I'm about to try to do. Oh God. And then I gotta make sure I can see the chat because you guys are gonna be having a ball with this, I'm sure. Oh God. All right. Okay. Oh God, this is the crazy. Okay. I might have a path through. I might have a way to do this. This might be possible. I don't know yet. It's probably not going to work, but I have a thought. We're going to see if that thought works. All right. Oh yeah, Roadie show. Rand, man, you ain't kidding. When the Pawn is, it's wall to wall, a big patch of perfection. It's one of those records I can't ever get enough of. Thank you to the person who just put their lucky number dollars into my Venmo. That means a lot to me. That's fun. If anyone has a lucky number, do that. Do the lucky number as your tips tonight. I'm curious what your lucky numbers are. Hopefully one of you has a lucky number that's like 2,670, but we'll see what it is. No, I'm kidding. All right, Stormcrow or acoustic? I could probably do this either. It probably would be simpler for me acoustic, but I can try it either way if you guys want it. Like, if you guys want the full mess with the drumathy and yeah, fuck it. I know you do. You guys want the full treatment. You guys want me to make a huge mess of things. You guys want me to be a destructive, huge destructive mess, right? That's the thing. So let's get experimental. Listen, if this goes badly, I'll just pretend I'm covering some Sonic Youth in the middle and no one will know. Thank you, Rand. I have turned piles of shit into gold in a time or two in my life. I think that's true. Tone's a little spiky. I think I'm not going to use Drumathy because the songs are not even in the same time signatures. But we're going to see what happens. Nice and ambient. Okay. Oh my God. If you guys knew the mess sitting in front of me right now. Oh my God. Because I'm trying to do an interesting song choices. I'm trying to do songs that are like not the easiest option possible available to me. Okay. It's going to have to be this one. Today is the greatest day I've ever known. Can't live for tomorrow. Tomorrow's much too long. I'll burn my eyes out before I get out. I wanted more than life could ever grant me. Bored by the shore, a saving face. Well, today is the greatest day I've ever known. Can't wait for tomorrow. I might not have that long. I'll tear my heart out before I get out. Pink ribbon scars, never forget. I tried so hard to cleanse these regrets. My angel wings were bruised and restrained. My belly stings, and looking out the door, I see the rain fall upon the funeral mourners, parading in a wake of sad relations as their shoes fill up with water. Yeah. Maybe I'm too young to keep good love from going wrong, but tonight you're on my mind, so you never know. I'm broken down and hungry for your love with no way to feed it. Where are you tonight, child? You know how much I need it. Maybe I'm too young, too old to just break free and run. Sometimes a man gets carried away when he feels like he should be having his fun. Am I still blind to see the damage he's done? Oh, find really has no one. When I wait for you and I'll burn, will I ever see your sweet return? Oh, will I ever learn? Oh, lover, you should have come over. 'Cause it's not too late. Lonely is the room, the bed is made, the open window lets the rain in. Burning in the corner is the only one who dreams he had you with him. And maybe I'm too alone, too old, so sleep that won't ever come. It's never over. My kingdom for a kiss upon a shoulder. Oh, it's never over. All my riches for smiles when I sleep so soft against her. It's never over. All my blood for the sweetness of her laughter. Yeah. Oh, it's never over. Oh, my God, the soul that hangs inside my soul forever. Maybe I'm too young to keep good love from going wrong. Too old to break free and run, too deaf, dumb, and blind to see the damage I've done. Oh, lover, you should have come over. 'Cause it's not too late. I've been a bad, bad girl, yeah. I've been careless with a delicate man. It's a sad, sad world when a girl can break a boy just because she can. Don't you tell me to deny it. I've done wrong, I wanna suffer for my sins. I come to you 'cause I need guidance to be true, and I don't know just where I can begin. I said, what I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal, yeah. And I need to be redeemed to the one I sinned against, oh, 'cause it's all I ever knew of love. Oh, no, 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 yeah. Heaven help me for the way I am. Save me from these evil deeds before I get them done, yeah. I know tomorrow brings the consequence in hand, oh, but I keep living this day like the next will never come. Oh, help me, but don't tell me to deny it. I gotta cleanse myself of all these lies till I'm good enough for him. I got a lot to lose, oh, and I'm betting high, so I'm begging you, before it ends, just tell me where to begin. Said, what I need is a good defense, 'cause I'm feeling like a criminal, yeah, yeah. And I need to be redeemed to the one I sinned against, because he's all I ever knew of love. I said, let me show the way for this hell to pay. Give me room to lay the law and let me go. I gotta make a play to make my lover stay. So what would a devil say? The devil want to know. Bullshit. What I need is a good defense, yeah. 'Cause I'm feeling like a criminal. And I need to be redeemed to the one I sinned against, because he's all I ever knew of love. Yeah. Jesus, that's high. So to get them all in the same key, or close enough that I could modulate without too much work, I had to put the Fiona Apple song higher than Fiona sang it. She sings it here. Thank you, Rand. That was a really good challenge. And anytime somebody's here for a show for like the first time, I try to be, you know, I try to do the thing. I try to dig in and do some hard stuff. Okay. All right. Wyatt, are you in here? Can you hydrate me by any chance? I would appreciate it so much. Okay. Did we have? I can't remember. I wasn't even paying attention. You guys can tell me. Did we make an encore? It looks like we probably didn't, but it's one of those things. Like, should I really stick to it? Because I know most of you guys. Should I stick to the encore, the encore goals, or just play the show?
Don't spell this one.
I'm gonna try not to. I have some cool famous people in memorabilia. But nobody had more than our friend Scott. I'm gonna burp, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Whew. Yeah, Rand, I know you do. I know, dude, you're in the same boat I'm in. I lost like $60,000-$70,000 worth of work this year. And I'm trying not to be bitter about it, because I think that staying home is the right thing to do. But it sucks that our government is the only wealthy, rich government in the world that didn't feel like taking care of its people. Like when you read about Canadians being given $2,000 a month for the entire duration of their lockdown, and it was just like done. They went in, they talked about it for a day, they did it. And we're all like, well, no. And also, if you get COVID and have to go to the hospital, it's going to cost you $1.8 million to survive, because America. It really makes me want to leave. God, I love this guitar. I don't think I can one up Girl Like You, man. That was a ride. Rand, you missed that, dude. I did a live looping cover of Girl Like You by Edwyn Collins, and it got crazy, man. I was tapping and doing all kinds of crazy fuzz guitars, and it was a whole thing. It was a lot of fun. Okay. All right. It's all right, man. You can just catch future shows and you'll be there. That one probably will show up again. It went so well that I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it again. I do love being able to go back and forth on these cameras. That's true, and Rand is one of my favorite live sound guys for sure. It's so much fun and so easy to work with Rand. If anybody needs a live sound guy, he's a dude to know for sure. And really just so, dude, you're so nice. It's so fun to talk to. It's really cool that you're around. Okay, let me see now. What was I gonna do? I'm thinking I might just do one of my favorite songs ever, and just let that be what it is. I can be crazy spacious, let me say. All right, let's see what happens here. Night swimming deserves a quiet night. The photograph on the dashboard, taken years ago, turned backwards so the windshield shows. Every street light reveals the picture in reverse. Still it's so much clearer. I forgot my shirt at the water's edge. The moon is low tonight. Night swimming deserves a quiet night. Not sure all these people understand. It's not like years ago. The fear of getting caught, of recklessness and water. They cannot see me naked. These things, they go away, replaced by every day. Night swimming, remembering that night. September's coming soon. I'm pining for the moon. And what if there were two side by side in orbit around the fairest sun, that bright, tight, forever sun? Cannot describe night swimming. You, I thought I knew you. You, I cannot judge. You, I thought you knew me. This one's laughing quietly underneath my breath. Night swimming. The photograph reflects every streetlight, a reminder. Night swimming deserves a quiet night, deserves a quiet night, deserves a quiet night, deserves a quiet night, deserves a quiet night. It deserves a quiet night. It deserves a quiet night. Swimming deserves a quiet night. Night swimming deserves a quiet night. Deserves a quiet night. Yeah. To make that loopable, you had to take certain liberties with the chord progression. Um, but I love that song. It's one of my just absolute favorites. I feel like it's Michael Stipe's written a couple of perfect songs. That's one of them. Okay. Well, you guys already know I'm here a half an hour late, so I'm gonna let that be the last show, the last song of the show. And we'll be back Monday with some production stuff because I don't have any guests lined up yet. Which, by the way, if you know people who you think would be great guests on my show, let me know. I have a few people lining up in the future, but I do have some holes in the schedule. And on those holes in the schedule, we're either going to give me a night off or we're going to get... Oh, I got to turn the looper off. There you go. We're either going to get me a night off or we're going to come in here and I'm going to be recording, especially now that I have this to play with. This microphone, of course, I'm really enjoying. Vertical Horizon, that would have been fun. I wish I'd thought of that. Those guys, I really loved You're a God and I am not. I love that song. Doc, I don't understand how you always know that stuff, but you do. You always know that stuff. Anyway, I hope I see all you guys here on Saturday. We won't be on the Twitch channel. We'll be in Zoom. But everybody who has donated to the fundraiser, which I'm pretty sure includes everybody watching right now, you guys will get the invite. I'll be messaging all the confirmed guests of the Facebook event for I Will Get By, my fundraiser to make up for the car that the thieves destroyed. But thank you so much for tuning in to Songs from the Big Chair tonight. This was a healing night for me. I wanted to be in my comfort music because I've had a rough couple of weeks and stress has been really high for me. And Rand, you're not going to be able to post that stuff in there, but go join our here. You know what? I'm going to join Discord. The link censored. So go here. I'm putting it in the chat right now. There, Rand, if you go to that link, that'll take you to our Discord server. Everybody in the Twitch chat right now is also a member in our Discord server. No. I just have it set so that people can't post links because I don't know who's going to be in here on any given day. You're totally welcome to be posting links in Discord. That's why it's there. So yeah, go. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Slide into the server. Good luck. Have fun. We'll see you in there. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Let me go over to this camera. Let me grab you. Thank you again for tuning in. I'm Bright. You guys know that. And I will catch you on Saturday for I Will Get By. And then again on Monday for some production or some drawing. We have a new Sadie comic finished and ready to come out. And a new chapter of Dystopia University ready to get published. If you're interested in following those, please join my Patreon at brightkelly.me/join. My love and the love of my beautiful wife to all of you watching right now and all of you who are going to watch this in the future. Thank you. And I will leave you with this. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Follow pandemic guidelines because we're not out of the woods on this thing yet. And yeah. Thank you. And I'll talk to you guys all on Discord. I'll be around the rest of the night. Thank you so much for hanging out. I will catch you again next time.